How's everyone doing today? It's your boy A-Dog TV. That's another day of Gossip TV. Today we're going to be reacting to Hitman Holla from Wildin' Out. He's also a battle rapper. Him and his wife, they've been together 10 years. They went on to this show to talk about, it's like a therapy, but he gets aired live. So yeah, let's see what he's saying. And let's see what the wife is complaining about. I'm not gonna be biased, and I'm just gonna say how it is. You feel me? So yeah, let's get it, man. Let's eat.
Ego.
See, look, my ego. The people think I got it, and I'm not even that. That's what I be saying. I don't even have no ego. That is crazy.
Temper.
You think I got an ego? That's crazy.
Absolutely. Why do you feel like
I'm on your side, brother. You do. Do I got an ego, Silver?
Yeah, you do. Why do you think so? I want to hear your side looking in. Why do you feel like he has an ego?
Well, I think most men who...
Did the judge or the lady on the panel actually did she say he's got an ego? She's not even in a relationship. I thought it was his partner that said he's got an ego. Let's rewind it back and find out exactly, because you know, it doesn't make sense. Why would
what? How long has it been now?
10 years.
For what?
But we don't communicate.
What? That's a growth area?
That's a girl. What we do?
We argue.
Oh,
And he hold grudges.
What we argue about?
His ego.
See, look, my ego. The people think I got it, and I'm not even that. That's what I be saying. I don't even have no ego. That is crazy.
Temper.
the judge jumped in the conversation and said he's got an ego? That is wild. Let's see why she thinks he's got an ego anyway.
You think I got an ego? That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Why do you feel like
I'm on your side, brother. You do. Do I got an ego, Silver?
Yeah, you do.
Swear.
Why do you think so? I want to hear your side looking in. Why do you feel like he has an ego?
Well, I think most men who lead well have egos. And I know that he leads well because you've been with him for 10 years and you're very smitten and all in love. I'm sitting here watching it. That means that his leadership is good.
I mean, those should be talking about on this motherfucker. Where you been? Girl, keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's important for a man to be able to recognize that about himself because, you know, ego is directly connected to...
But how is a man leading his woman, meaning he's got ego? So is she, but the way she said it earlier, it's like it's a problem, him having an ego. But she now said he's got ego because he knows how to lead his woman, and they've been together for so long and they're both in love and happy. So what's the problem there? I don't understand.
pride, and pride comes right before the fall.
This motherfucker. Keep going.
So it's important for him to, you know, control his ego when it comes to his leadership and his woman, because he'll get more out of her and she'll want to f*** him in more spontaneous places.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. Come on, what's up? What's up, girl? Come on, what's cracking?
I just want everybody to know, I looked it up. It's not about what she said, that people who lead well have an ego. Everyone has an ego. So just know that by what an ego is, everyone has one. When people keep on using ego incorrectly, they think they're using ego and pride incorrectly. They keep trying to speak about it as if it's like bravado. Like they think about it as like, you stick your chest out at everybody. Ego. Your ego is your conscious mind, the part of your identity that you consider yourself. Ego. The self, especially as contrasted with another self or the world. That is what an ego is. Everyone has that. Everybody. So just want y'all to know, understand, she and other people don't know what an ego is, but they're perfectly fine with using the word. Just perfectly fine with
That's
using
what I
it. Just
thought
don't
as
know
well.
what it is.
Like, what you feel? What you got to say about that?
She's saying it perfect.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't even piggyback off of that.
That's it. this is the type of stuff we heard about. Look, Katie, like, now the only thing we have a problem with is we just had a newborn. Well, he's
congratulations.
9 months. So her life changed more than mine. Mm-hmm. And I say that because, you know, I'm still on the road. I'm still going. She in the house no more. You know, first she used to be.
Yeah, I'm not being insensitive or whatever, but I think when two partners have a baby, the woman's life does change a lot more than the man's. Especially because even in society right now, the woman gets 9 months off work, man only gets 2 days. You know, so really and truly, while the woman's at home, say the husband's doing 12-hour shifts, while the woman's at home with a baby for 9 months, the bills gotta be paid. The man is still out there working. He's not enjoying having fun. He's still working. Whether what he does for work is his hobby, yeah, the woman will look at it like, oh, you're always out, this, that. But the bills gotta be paid. Milk, clothes, rent, you know, all these bills gotta be paid. Like, so I wouldn't call it having fun or being out there. You know, just putting it out there before I know they're gonna talk about it as well. I know they're gonna talk about it because a lot of women always say, oh, since I had a baby, yeah, this, that. But the fact is, from when women start accepting the fact that women's life changed more than a man because their body changes, you know, the feeding, everything around you changes. The only thing that changes about the man is looking after his woman and an extra person. That's it.
Hard to make our friend. Now she nurturing, can't leave, this and that. So her days are just kind of feeling caged in. Caged, you feeling at home. And so now it's like, oh, you out having fun. And I'm in the house with the baby, you know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like, signed up for it. But I'm there too, though. I'm helping, you know, so we just get into it. She's just kind of, we're just trying to maneuver through the new mommy life every day. Would you say that?
And to add as well, most of it is depression as well. I can see how it can get a woman a bit depressed, and you know, because it's like all of a sudden everything has changed. You're now stuck in the house 24/7. You're looking after the child. You don't get enough sleep. You don't get enough rest. You only rest when your husband's at work, your partner's at work or whatever. You only get to rest when the baby's resting. If the baby don't rest, you don't get to rest. You know? So yeah, so I can see how that can be stressful, because trust me, when I'm tired and I need rest and I'm not in a place where I can rest, I get miserable. So I totally understand. So as men as well, yeah, of course we gotta understand, look, there's a lot happening, there's a lot of changes, and we gotta try and meet them in the middle, because logic wouldn't make sense when you're tired. You feel me? Because when someone's working back to back to make money to pay for something, and they're really tired, the logic will say, take a day off. But it wouldn't make sense taking a day off. You rather work and make that extra money because you'll be thinking about what the money you lost. You get it? So I hear what she's coming from as well.
But we
don't communicate at all.
I mean, technically, that was just communication.
To y'all. He's telling y'all, but we get into it over the smallest thing, and we don't know how to talk things out. So we go days because of him without talking, and then we don't come back and talk about it. We just brush it under the table.
My problem with Cinnamon right now is, so out of 10 years, she hasn't worked, hasn't been cheated on. You know, woman came out as a woman, the other baby, the other girlfriend. She got multiple cars, houses, ring, baby.
I'm letting you know right now, I'm already gonna say it. I'm gonna say it out loud. This nigga about to say, you are an ungrateful bastard. That's what he said. That's all I'm hearing right now. Oh man, we argue, things don't go well, then we sweep it under the rug and say, hey yo, check this out. 10 years. She has cars, all right? I didn't have a baby outside of this. I didn't do this, didn't do that. He finna look you directly in your eyeball and say,
he's a good man. Basically, he's a good man. He's treating her right. Like, she don't have to work. You know, looking after her financially, physically, everything. So they just had a baby just now in the year 10. So the first 9 years they were together. She had no responsibility and everything was good. But I would have thought the first 9 years that they were together, he had earned her respect and seen that this guy is actually genuine and cares about me. But as soon as you got a baby now, you're now saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. It doesn't make sense, because hold on a second, the same guy that was looking after you then is still looking after you now. +1, nothing has changed. Yeah, she's definitely been ungrateful, man. She's definitely been ungrateful. Let me hear her say the reason why she's complaining. It better make sense.
You are an ungrateful bastard right now. And based off him and rich, he don't sleep with other women, you don't work, he get you cars, he do these things. Technically you are. If I can be honest with you, my dear, you are. You are an ungrateful bastard. That's you are. But I know that's what he's saying.
So out of 10 years, she hasn't worked, hasn't been cheated on, no woman came out as a woman, the other baby, the other girlfriend. She got multiple cars, houses, ring, baby. I don't go out, I don't club, I do everything. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I do everything as the best as I can. You know what I'm saying? And I do it proudly. That's my baby. So today, 9 months, my son 9 months, I haven't went nowhere. Been in the house with her. Only time I leave is to work, right? I haven't been nowhere.
So why is she complaining?
March 21. Took a guys trip to Miami where I do every year with my homies, March 19th through 23rd. First time to kicking it since my son been born. Today she just, you out in Miami having fun. I'm stuck in the house with my son and that triggered me really bad because I take care of family, I take care of home.
Yeah, that would trigger me too. So the baby's 9 months. He ain't been nowhere. The only time he leaves the house is when he goes to work. Then his birthday, he went on holiday with his friends, and she's calling him complaining. Instead of checking up on him, his safety, I hope you're good, this and that, you know. Your son want to speak to you or video calling, whatever. But you complaining while he's miles away from you, it's not. You're basically gonna ruin his birthday. Yeah, man. Yeah, she needs to change her attitude, man. It's not right.
I don't do nothing. My first time going out, and she throw it in my face. I feel like that's disrespectful. You do everything to provide peace, and you still saying help her find peace.
You're doing everything that you think should provide her peace, but you got to dig a little bit more into what she needs to have more peace. Because again,
did she just ignore the whole part of the birthday? Let's speak about it. You need to speak about something. This is when women support women business. He just said, I don't go nowhere. I don't leave the house unless I'm going to work. And the only time I left since my son was born was go on holiday with my friends for my birthday. And she complaining about it. What, so I'm not allowed to have a birthday? Because I have a baby? I'm pretty sure if it was her birthday, he would be like, yeah, you go and do your own thing. But as a woman, she wouldn't want to leave a newborn baby with anyone, you know? But as a man is already used to going in and out. So, like, what? Nah, she just ignored the whole thing, talking about you need to. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's definitely women supporting women business, man.
Approaching it with logic, but people will die behind their convictions, what they believe.
That is wild. People will die behind their convictions, what they believe. It don't even make sense. So if your conviction is wrong, someone has to bend, right? But you still call the man the leader. Make it make sense, man.
He's commanding logic, which he should, as the guy, as the man in the relationship, you are supposed to do this. Because the other one is illogical based on what you're saying. First off, I think as men, we need to understand this. Most women right now are illogical. That don't change the fact that we are supposed to lead them to being able to use logic. All right. So him using the logic, the choices you make, you use logic. I can listen to you be illogical. I can listen to you, and I still have to somewhat let you know this right here is the logical part. This thing you're saying right now is the emotional part. Now understand, we only work off of the logical part. Heifer, are you about to tell him that he is using logic and he should stop using it to make her happy? Is that what you about to say? Because it's like you ignored that nigga just said, but 10 years she ain't worked. In 10 years he ain't go out there and mess with some random booty out there. But 10 years he been getting her stuff. Like 10 years, you about to ignore that instead of saying, and didn't he just say for 9 months he hasn't gone nowhere? He was just with her and the baby. Are you really thinking about what you about to say, or you just thought that you need to make her happy, even though she might be illogical and being crazy?
Thank you.
You ignore that.
Thank
You're
you.
doing everything that you think should provide her peace, but you got to dig a little bit more into what she needs to have more peace. Because again, you're approaching it with logic, but people will die behind their convictions, what they believe. People are not gonna change just because you laid out all the facts and the statistics. Like so listen, you're right.
Whoa.
How about that? You're right. Where does that get you?
But that's the point, though.
She's not changing. She's not gonna bend on this.
Then
who should? So I should.
I provide you a logic and you don't change after I give you the logic, even though I'm the leader of the house. I'm the leader, and I'm not even like trying to manipulate you or use you in like a what's called a sinister way. I'm not trying to do that. I think that's the word. Give me a second, because sinister definition. Yeah, I'm not even trying to use you in a sinister way. I might even use that incorrectly when it comes to grammar, but you niggas picking up what I'm putting down. If I'm not doing that, and you say, "Oh, she's not bidding on this," we shouldn't be together. You just told me that you have now randomly in here said, "I no longer deem you as the leader, and I won't."
So I'm treating you good. I'm paying all the bills, looking after you financially, physically, everything. But everything that I'm doing logically is correct, but you don't feel like it's correct. So you want me to be fake to make you happy. Any relationship is supposed to be both people come as themselves, be real, but it lasts longer. When you fake in a relationship, sooner or later your true colors come out. But this lady is saying, "Oh yeah, that logic doesn't make sense. She's not gonna bend on it." Where has it gotten you? It's because it hasn't gotten you anywhere. So you should really and truly change. Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy. Can't make this up. That's crazy.
What I want. That's what you just said. Nigga, that was the worst advice you could ever give a nigga. You just told him to actually not even compromise with a terrorist. You told him to do what a terrorist says. That's it. Who's this nigga? Who's this lady talking? I tell you this right now. She got autism.
That's the point, though.
So just help her.
But as a man, though,
Then you're gonna keep
I'm not gonna
losing.
lead wrong. That's lead wrong.
But she's not
Let you
happy.
keep burning. I'm gonna let
But
you
she's
keep
not
your hand in the
happy.
oven.
She's not happy
Let you
in
burn.
these areas.
Well, what areas is? That's just the.
That's what we gotta get to when we're not on the camera.
I'm just saying. I gotta say this.
I wouldn't talk to her.
10 years.
10 years.
Nice ring.
You're nice everything.
So he led her correct. That's what I'm saying. Like our time. This is, you know what I'm saying? That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
questioning
saying.
his leadership.
But-
I'm
so
questioning
yes, you are.
areas that need a little bit more growth so that you guys can.
More what though? You're saying things, but you're not
even more
saying
successful
nothing.
Next 10 years at a higher level.
I understand that. I totally agree. But when you say the other areas, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the
And we don't
other.
have enough time to do
We really do.
that part right now.
I want to hear this.
So you can criticize him when he asks you what areas. You're saying we don't have enough time to do that right now. Cool. What do you mean? So you can criticize me, but you can't put your point across and say how this can and that can be done. No. They gotta talk about it now, B. We ain't going nowhere.
I said, but that's why men run. That's why a lot of men run from this. Because a lot of men feel like they can do everything. And if somebody sitting right here telling me, do more.
No, I'm not telling you to do more. I'm telling you to do different.
Huh? What? Hold on. What? What's the difference between do more and do different? So everything that he's doing, he's looking after her, everything, bills paid, she's happy, he married her, gave her a baby, 10 years deep, no cheating or nothing. It's not making her happy. But she said do different. Do different is still do more. So whatever he's doing, so he needs to tell her to go get a job, because doing different, right? So tell her to go get a job, tell her to what you call it, paying a couple of bills in the house. That's doing it different, right? Because it doesn't make sense. They're not putting a man's feeling on the table at all. It's just a woman. Nah, man, come on, man. I'm not telling you to do more, I'm telling you to do different. Doing different means doing more. It's either I'll drop what I'm doing and do something different, or I'll keep doing what I'm doing plus do more, which is the other different part. So what is it?
What the fuck was that you just did? I'm not telling you to do more. I'm telling you to do different. Oh, so you're telling me to stop providing for her. You're telling me to stop paying 100% of all the bills. That's what you just told me to do. So if you didn't say that, oh, tell me which one of these things that I'm doing right now I shouldn't be doing, and I should change it to something else. Because that would be doing something different than doing more. Oh, you confused goddamn heifer. What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't asking you to do more, man. You do something different. Those are word games. She's a manipulator, and she's stupid. Okay, Caleb City Voice. She's stupid. That's what she is. This nigga needs to be watched. Who the fuck let her in this room to speak to people like she knows what she's talking about?
What's different? So different got to be
just the areas inside of the areas of growth, because there's no change that happens inside of the comfort curve. There's no growth there. Nothing inside of the way that you've been doing it. There's no growth there. Nothing happens inside of the comfort curve. That means you have to step outside.
But he put her in the comfort curve. So doesn't it mean that she needs to come out the comfort curve and actually do something different? Not him. Because he's not in the comfort curve. He's not the one complaining. She's the one that's complaining at home with a baby, but still complaining about him being outside. I mean, there's got to be something. I'm sure she can go out if she wants to. You know what happens with these kind of things? When you're with a partner and she ain't got no friends, she don't like hang around with anyone. Like she wants to be with a partner 24/7, and the partner's work. She knows he's an entertainer. His ass, even though when he goes to work, she will see him on TV. She will see him on movies here and there. Then yeah, she's gonna get jealous of it. But it's what he does for living. It's literally what he does for living. So you can't be hating on your partner, especially when he goes out to go get the bacon. You use that to make sandwich. You feel me? Like, come on, B.
Of the comfort curve, it's not comfortable.
Gotta be perfect.
Exactly, because you said step outside the comfort.
I'm not talking about perfection as a person. I'm talking about the curve.
So that's what I'm like. So basically, do this. Walk the straight line. Do everything right. Oh, wait. Everything right. You saying something wrong with her. So you said step outside of right to try to find what's wrong with her.
I'm saying step outside of right, because right is not the most effective solution. Granted, it's one solution, right? But it's not getting you the maximum on your investment.
This nigga just told you to stop doing right to make someone happy. I'm gonna give you an example. What you just said, you crazy motherfucker. You just said that if I am doing all the things in the house, but my lady is still not happy because she wants for me and another man to give her the time of her life at nighttime. You're telling me that I should consider it. Let's take it a step further. If she's telling me that everything I'm doing is correct, but she's still not happy because she wants for the neighbor to put her legs behind her head and just give her nothing but straight up long action. She wants the cream pie action happening. You just said I should.
Exactly. So it's like So your woman you can do everything. So everyone around there is admitting that he's doing everything right. He's supposed to do as a husband. But because she's not happy about everything that he's doing right, so now he needs to change what he's doing right and do something wrong to please her. No, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. That is not healthy. Because if he was doing everything wrong, we'll be in this situation right now to say, oh, you know what? He's doing this wrong, he's doing that wrong. But now he's doing everything right. You're still complaining to do everything wrong. What? Nah, come on, B. That don't make sense, man. This is grinding my gears, man.
Consider that. Step outside of right so this nigga be happy. You know what? I need to look her up. I need to look this lady up and find out, do she actually talk to people? Like, maybe she's not a counselor. Maybe she's just a nigga who say words and now people are like, let's listen to her.
So try something different. Try something different so that you get more out of it. That way, next year when it's your birthday, you get to go to Brazil for 2 weeks. And when you get home, she's...
But you see that, though?
Ready and waiting with peace.
With the way things go for 10 years, that should already happen.
Exactly.
It ain't like this, honey.
You sowed the seed already.
More.
I disagree.
Of course you do.
I disagree. I think you can make some adjustments to your thinking, and that is where change will occur inside of your thinking. Not with the stuff you're nailing, but just inside of your growth areas. Sounds like you're being a little bit stubborn because you're right. You know?
So should he adjust his all the way, or should...
I didn't say all the way.
You're saying adjust his, but you're not saying y'all should adjust it together.
Because
Exactly. It's the man's
That's not what I'm saying. But
she hasn't said one...
She's making the home. She
hasn't said one thing about the lady, about her attitude, everything she's doing. Now she's about to say she's making her home. Whoa, I'm not being funny. How are you making a home if the person that's buying the bricks, the cement, water, and the land? You can't make a home without the equipment. Make it make sense, man.
And it's making sure that you've got peace and that you don't...
No, she's not.
You can't say she making like that peace if we argue.
Exactly.
Okay, so... what I'm suggesting is that you make adjustments in the areas that piss her off, even though it may not become... Now, you can keep doing it this way. It's just not going to get you
So how about
the
she
result.
make adjustments?
She's not going to do that.
Huh?
Your party?
So that's all I got to say.
There you go. There you go.
How about she's not going to do that? So she's not willing to make any adjustments, but I should make an adjustment. Huh? Isn't relationship about give and take? 6, 7, is it like what? She's not going to make an adjustment. So it's okay to understand that she's not going to make any adjustment. But I have to bend and fold. I have to make an adjustment. Nah, B, come on, man. This woman's, yeah, you know what? I can't do these shows. Me there in person, I would lose it. I'll probably take a water break, because I would lose it. Lord God have mercy. Oh, God, yeah.
Ooh, she did it. She's not gonna make adjustments. So you are saying that, you dumb someone. You just said it. She's not gonna change. So you only think I should change. Because if you think we both should change, but she won't change, your advice should be that we should break up then. There's only 2 things. It's only 2 things you can say. 2 things. One of them is pretty damn toxic. And hey yo, I wanna let you know right now, as a kid, I listened to what they call System Down or whatever. It's like toxicity. The city.
Daddy, chill.
I listen to that. This is the 2 ways. 1, either we should break up because she's not gonna change. Or 2, the second one, which is that, she's not gonna change, so you don't change. Do what you wanna do, because she's gonna do what she wanna do. That's the only 2 routes. And I told you the one that's very toxic, especially that you niggas got kids. That's the only 2 things you can see. This is crazy. And she's giving advice.
So basically what you're telling me is, it's all right for her to be wrong and not make adjustments, but me who doing borderline everything right to still make adjustments. That don't make
That's
sense.
crazy.
I'm just saying, like, that don't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
Like,
if I was cheating, right?
Basically calling him a slave in there. Because with slaves, you can do everything right, you'll still get punished. You'll still go back to your cage to stay. You're basically saying he's a slave in his relationship. She can't do no wrong. Whatever she said, he has to adjust his life. Even though he's the one that outside every day. Yeah, no, man. This is not advice. Hey, man, don't even take this advice. This advice is crazy. What he should have done, he should have gone to a host that's a male. Because the male was sitting next to this lady, ain't even saying nothing.
Say about cheating, it'd be like, maybe if you stop cheating, she'll be happy. Because I know we're not cheating, right? If I was beating on her, you'd be like, stop beating on her. Maybe all this stuff we can do. But since you can't say none of that stuff, I want to know what exactly I need to stop doing if I'm providing a nice home for her, providing safety, providing food and money and all the life and all this stuff. What can I do? You keep saying make adjustments. I don't. That's all I'm asking. Adjusting.
Your empathy, your communication, your ability to put yourself into her shoes inside of those areas where she does not feel comforted, where she feels uncomfortable. That way you can lead her.
She's not going to tell you nothing.
Where you are, because you're there.
But the thing is, they argue about stuff as soon as he steps out of the house. He's going to... Her argument with him is his work and him hanging out with his boys. That's just one time he hang out, but it's his work each time he leaves the house to go work. But she doesn't work. So really and truly, he can't leave his work and stay at home with a baby because the bills got to be paid. So really and truly, when you think of it, it's like you want him to stay at home, but you still want the bills paid. You know? Like, if you had a business, then it's different. But she doesn't work, she just chills at home. So obviously, before it was different, but now you're a mom, your life would change as a mother. It's just how it is. It's just how life is. Life can't be the same when you're a mother, you know? Just take it.
Ready. Lead her to where you are, to this right place. Take her on the journey so that she can get it.
Huh?
So step inside of her shoes. Be more compassionate and understanding to what she's feeling, because you keep coming to the table with what you're feeling, your facts, your logic, your data, and you guys are just gonna keep bumping heads because you just want her to bend on this, but it's how she feels.
Because you want somebody to lead you, right? But if I'm trying to lead you, you're not following.
I'm telling you exactly what to do.
No, you're not.
She didn't say nothing.
But just speaking from a follower.
Yeah, like
Speaking from a follower because you want somebody to lead you.
I'm speaking from a perspective of being a woman, but also thinking like a man.
Yo, oh yeah. Yeah, wait. She's saying it from being a woman. That men don't think like what? We are very logical. What do you mean you're thinking like a man? Like thinking like a man's well, he's looking after his woman, giving her every need, and obviously the way she feels, yeah, you feel that way. Have they thought about going into therapy like her for herself? Because she's looking at his life that hasn't changed. He's out there, he's on social media, whatever. He hasn't changed, and her life has changed because she's got a baby. So he hasn't done nothing wrong. I don't think he's done anything wrong, but she seems to believe that the guy he needs to change stuff. Change what? He has brought her along 10 years deep. I remember even 10 years ago when he started till now. They've been together. Even when that situation happened with her, he stayed with her, he looked after her. They've been together. And now she's talking about carrying her along. He's been carrying her along. He bought a house, he bought her cars, married her, gave her a baby, everything. So what other carrying do you need?
He should stop doing what's right so he can make her happy. You know that, right? You said he shouldn't do more, he should do different, which means the things that he's doing, he should stop doing and do something else, which means I'll let you know, this is what you just told me, my nigga. You just told me stop providing and protecting her and start just this other thing that you want to do. All right, I got you. I'm gonna stop providing money. You gonna have to go out there and get a job. You gotta go out there and get a job. You gonna have to protect me and the child. And guess what? I'm gonna watch the kid, and you know what? You go out there, have your
Exactly.
Go out, have your goddamn your fun time at the beach on your birthday, because that's what he said. He went to places on his birthday. So on your birthday, go out there, have fun, then come back and help me. You hear what you're saying, right? But you're gonna say she's not gonna be happy, which means you want me to make everything perfect, which does not exist. It's the reason why there's batshit crazy people in the world right now. It's the reason why there's a guy out there who thinks that if he puts on that wig that you got on top of your head and he goes out there, people are gonna call him you, which they won't. And then he gonna be like, this isn't fair. But my nigga, you know, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing the hard line right now with YouTube, and I want to. She's one of them. She's an op. She's an opposition. All right, she's an enemy of the state.
You can't think or be a man. Y'all just want.
I'm doing the best that I can with the information that I've
Like,
gathered.
you are. So, but that's the only thing we're gonna always disagree, because that's basically what's going on is, okay, you're doing 99.9% of things right. Do more. It's steady.
It's
okay.
not do more. It's do
It is.
different. It's do
Which is more.
different. No,
Which is
It's
more.
definitely do more.
The things that you're doing that are uncomfortable, you can just, that time that it takes for you to do those things, you can fill that space with something that's going to connect better with her.
So why can't she do that now? So if she knew how he was, which been like this since she met you, so why can't
She's
she
just
find
not
a way
going
to
to be
correct?
happy.
So
But if you make these adjustments just on leading her differently in these areas, then you guys both get to be happy.
How you know that?
Huh?
If you say, I'm just gonna continuously give the facts, the statistics, this is why this makes sense, I'm a good man, I'm loyal, I'm this, I'm that. If you continue to just constantly run that narrative, she's gonna stay in this uncomfortable place. You're not gonna get the maximum result.
the right thing will make her uncomfortable. That's why it's hard. I'm sorry. Can you answer that for me?
No, the hell y'all.
The problem.
You can't listen to them.
Wrong, though. But this is the thing, women say they want all the things that niggas is naming, and y'all still saying that ain't enough. How do y'all not understand?
It's a lie.
You know, one thing I've realized about this, as a man, you can't go to a show that's been judged by a woman about a relationship and get the right advice. Because no matter what happens, as long as the woman is unhappy, they will support her. It's the man's fault. As long as the woman's unhappy, it's the man's fault. Because how is he's not, you're advising a man not to do the right thing to please her because it's not enough for her, but it has nothing to do with the way she is. She doesn't need to change nothing. The man needs to change something because she's not happy. That is what, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's what, yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's something that she would like more support on. So we all just have to, when those times come, be like, okay, I'm not doing what my man wants right now. What can I do better? Okay, I'm not doing what my woman wants right now. What can I do better? So like Lenny is saying, it's not more. It's just we always have to continue to try to get better. And we're always going to miscommunicate. It's human nature. But when those times come, like how do we get better from our
But y'all ain't telling me to adjust.
No, that's fair. We right now it is a lot about you, so that you are right. Like it's not just you. It's right. In a partnership, it's always both.
But no one's saying nothing to her.
You might be really killing it. Other times, Cynthia killing it, and she doesn't feel like you're killing it. That's just like human nature. Right. But it's not just you. It feels like it's possible.
Right. But if you just happen to just try a couple of different strategies, then she will make the adjustments that you need, is what I'm saying.
You don't know what the fuck you're saying. This is blowing my mind that they're speaking for a nigga that's right there. She's right there.
Literally.
What is this thing? This nigga she was talking in the beginning of the show, now she became a goddamn nigga, he's right there. And the person who y'all talking to is the nigga. She's with this nigga. This is crazy. If this ain't a red flag that's happening right now, how is this not a red flag? Hitman holla. How is this not a red flag? That you are literally having a discussion about your relationship with a bunch of niggas who don't know what's going through your lady's brain, but they are now putting it in her brain that these things can be happening or what's not happening, and you're having to battle it. That's crazy what I'm watching. Yep. She hasn't said a word. This nigga is looking like she's like a goddamn person who was kidnapped for 20 years, and she's, you know, they brought her back in and say, here's your long lost child. Like, she's not that. She's not a victim.
She will make the adjustments that you need because you're giving her peace in these areas. But you have to kind of bend first. You have to take her hand and say, okay, babe, I feel you. I don't want you to hurt in these places anymore. I don't want you to pain in these places anymore. So,
pain and hurt
is crazy.
And this shit triggered me so bad. These words are just so crazy to me. I know you don't mean it. I've been begging her to do that. I know, but listen, but that's the thing too though. I asked her.
They mentioned she could go to the gym because he's been begging her to do that. So he's trying to get her to come out of the house. But she doesn't want to, so he can have his baby while she goes, but she doesn't want to do that. So he's trying, but no one is trying to even say nothing to her. It's just him.
Go to the gym. I asked y'all to go to the gym how long? I asked you, do yoga, do Pilates, do something.
See? He's trying.
Yeah, that's what I do every day. Yeah, but that's why. But also though, we was real with each other. We gonna stop, Jay. I'm sorry. I was real, but I told her from the jump, when we get this baby, the first year, like, this what comes with it though. I think that we gotta realize, my son 9 months. This is just life. This is a mom. Like, and I'm not saying it's fair with it, but this is 7 years you more than ever right now. Like, it ain't like I'm just out kicking it. I'm going because I'm at the gym or, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But it's just these words that be triggered, pain and hurt. Like, what is she pain and hurt for? Pain is when somebody walked over her and say, oh, this boy he got another child. That's pain. That's pain.
What? So if you have a baby outside, it's no pain to her.
So stop. What is pain? I don't understand pain. And that's why she's not pain. No, I'm not talking about a woman. I'm talking about, like we say, grab her hand. Like, I don't want you to feel pain and hurt no more. From me though. So that means there's nothing I can adjust to. If it ain't me, it's nothing I can do to adjust to fix that.
Exactly.
If it ain't me.
Not necessarily. Like, if you know the story,
they're just saying words.
It doesn't take away from the fact that a person hurts.
Exactly.
It's still painful regardless of what.
If I'm pulling you away from the stove, but you still walking back to the stove to burn yourself, what do I need to adjust? Date them or dump them.
Yes.
They look good but lack ambition.
Oh, okay, I see what this is. So you niggas gonna cut the video. Y'all gonna cut it because he was having a real conversation and this nigga became a deer. She was a goddamn deer. Big screen. See? I don't even understand. Tell you this right now. All them niggas talking, ignoring that this nigga said for 10 years he was doing this shit. He did all this stuff, and this nigga became a fucking deer. Nah, all you motherfuckers are koala bears. Smooth brain head ass niggas.
For real, man. That's crazy, man. That's literally wild. Like, the thing is, Hitman Holla, his wife was right next to him. No one asked the lady a single question. they just literally, I think they were just trying to go viral. That's what it was, because you didn't ask the lady a single question, but the man, you were just grilling him. He needs to do this, he needs to do that. But the lady don't need to do nothing. The lady will not change, this and that. It's crazy. It's crazy work to me, man. And the advice they're giving him is, stop doing right, do wrong. Don't change what you're doing, but do more. But he's not doing more, he's doing different. Let that go over your head. It's your boy A-Dog TV. Another day of Gossip TV. I'm out.